And as we look towards Irma now, we've heard so many questions from folks at home about the timing of this storm and when we could possibly start to feel the effects.
Yeah, everyone wants to know, and the issue is that we're going to see this thing pan out with several different scenarios. So it's hard to pinpoint exactly when you can expect certain conditions where, but we're going to try very hard to give you some useful information here. As early as Thursday night, some rough seas rolling in. By Saturday night, tropical storm force winds possible in central Florida, and then by Sunday through Monday, possibly hurricane force winds. I say possibly because there's still a chance that this entire system will be a couple of 100 miles off of our coast, not making much of an impact at all. But if it does make an impact, this would be some of those and some of the timelines for that impact. Now, here is the exact track as of now. We take you through it. It started out at 5 o'clock this morning with a track that was a little bit farther to the west. Now it's jaunted a little bit more to the east. The winds at 185 miles per hour, moving west-northwest at 16 miles per hour is a Category 5, soon to make a real impact on Puerto Rico. Just north of Puerto Rico, but a Cat 5 that close to Puerto Rico will be some issues. It will likely weaken to a Category 4 early Saturday morning, and then it begins to make that turn to South Florida, possibly. Now, we always draw your attention to the entire cone here. It could go anywhere within this cone. The exact track, hard to pinpoint, but by Monday at 8 a.m., could be impacting the coast there of Brevard County, including Kennedy Space Center, as a Category 3 hurricane with major winds. Could be farther inland, or it could be a couple of 100 miles out to sea at that point. We have a lot of time to watch that shift. Possible landfall as a Category 4 near Miami Sunday at 8 in the morning with winds at 145 miles per hour. Again, this could shift east or west. We'll be watching that. There's that big area of high pressure that has steered this system off to the west, due west over the past few days. These are the computer models in great agreement that it would make that turn somewhere just north of Cuba again on Saturday. And as it does that, these lines, these computer models have been consistent over the past 2 days to push this farther off to the east. Now, if this trend continues, the Hurricane Center may actually begin to shift the track off to the east, which would be good. What we want is that actual eye to be all the way out to sea by 100 miles or so, because we don't want much of an impact at all, even along our coastal zones. Again, some models, including the European model, take it right along our coast and even a little bit inland. That would be the eye on through your Monday and Tuesday. So still early to tell exactly where it would go. It's bearing down on Puerto Rico right now. There are those hurricane warnings in effect. We are pinpointing rain across central Florida right now, not associated with any tropical systems, but scattered showers in downtown Orlando, down to the attractions in Hunters Creek, and then back over into Volusia County, Daytona Beach, New Smyrna Beach, a few more of those scattered showers. Temperatures cooler where we've had the rain at 77 in Ocala, but 84 in Orlando and 89 in Melbourne. Now here's a look at the pinpoint accurate forecast.
Your forecast brought to you by Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning.
Warming to 91 degrees today with a 60% coverage of rain.